Welcome back to another enlightening episode of Esoterica Studies with Reverend Mark Stidham. Today, we turn our attention to one of the greatest spiritual figures in history, Jesus the Christ. More than a teacher, he was the master of conscious creation, demonstrating the power of word, thought, and feeling in shaping reality. What can we learn from his example? How can we embody his teachings in our daily lives? Let's dive in. Throughout his ministry, Jesus consistently emphasized the creative power of faith and belief. His words were not mere teachings, they were living demonstrations of spiritual law. Consider these statements. Your faith has made you whole, or it is done unto you as you believe. These are not passive observations. They are spiritual principles. Jesus knew that our faith, our deep conviction, directly influences our experience. When we believe in lack, we experience lack. When we believe in abundance, healing, and divine possibility, we open ourselves to them. Let's take a deeper look at Jesus' miracles, not just as historical events, but as metaphysical demonstrations of divine law in action. Healing as a demonstration of belief and expectation. Every healing Jesus performed was rooted in the recipient's faith. He did not force miracles upon people. Instead, he drew out their inner knowing that they were already whole. Healing, then, is not about fixing something broken, but about revealing the wholeness that already exists. Commanding nature. Whether walking on water or calming the storm, Jesus demonstrated dominion over the natural world. Well, what does that teach us? That external conditions do not dictate our reality. Our consciousness does. When we rise above fear and align with divine authority, we gain mastery over the storms of life. The teachings of Jesus were not just for an ancient time. They are blueprints for us today. Christ consciousness is not about worshiping a distant figure. It is about recognizing the divine power within ourselves. And here's how we can apply that. Number one, aligning with divine authority. Speak your word with conviction. Affirm health, peace, and prosperity as already present, just as Jesus did. Number two, mastering thought and feeling. Thoughts create reality, but feelings energize them. Cultivate faith-filled emotions that match your spiritual intentions. Number three, embodying the kingdom of God. Jesus described the kingdom of God as being within you. This is not a distant paradise, but a state of consciousness that's available now. When we attune to divine love, wisdom, and power, we are living in the kingdom. Jesus did not come to show us what only he could do. He came to show us what is possible for all. As we walk through our lives, let us remember our words, our thoughts, and our emotions are the tools of creation. May we use them wisely just as the Master did. Until next time, may you walk in the power of Christ consciousness.